Mr. Arkowski, how many veterans died of COVID?
I would have to take that for the record, sir. I do not
Okay,
know.
how many died with COVID?
I do not know.
Okay, how many vets got COVID in a VA facility?
I would have to take that for the record.
How many employees got COVID in a VA facility?
Same.
How many family members of veterans or employees got COVID in a VA facility?
I would have to take that for the record.
Okay, sir, these are the most basic metrics you should have showed up to this committee with. This is about whether or not your department has spent billions of dollars protected our veterans. And if you can't answer those off the top of your head, that means you're very ill prepared for this committee meeting, and that is bad. So your preparation is as shoddy as some of your accounting practices here. So I read your testimony, and quite frankly, I was not impressed with it. So I'm gonna read something to you. A painful emotion caused by the awareness of having done something wrong or foolish. You know what that is? That is the definition of the word shame. And that's where you guys should be hanging your head right now. And a lot of people in your leadership, you should be hanging your head in shame because you have politicized your department. On April 21st, your department published a blatantly political, misleading, and disingenuous release on your website saying the Republicans are gonna gut veterans' health and slash the VA budget. I would like to enter this for the record. It says we're gonna cut 81,000 jobs, we're gonna have 30 million fewer appointments. We're going to undermine telehealth, worsen the wait times for benefits, prevent construction of healthcare facilities, fail to honor all of our veterans, cut housing for veterans, increase food insecurity for veterans, deprive veterans of mental health, substance use, and other services, eliminate job training and other support to veterans. The secretary graciously came to our office, my office, and Mr. Luttrell and Ms. Kiggins and Mr. Crane were all there. He was explicitly clear, the Secretary of Veterans Affairs, that the Veterans Affairs is not a political organization. Do you agree with this statement?
I absolutely agree with that.
Okay, well then on May 16th, the military MILCON VA appropriations bill was released. And it proved unequivocally that everything that your department has said politically is a lie. So I ask you this. Have you issued a public statement retracting the blatant political lies that you have posted on your website as of this morning?
Have I personally? No.
Has your department?
I'm not aware of that.
Okay, you're not aware of it, and because you didn't. Why would you not do that?
Well, Mr. Van Orden, I prepared the analysis supporting that. I do not control the message, but
I know.
the analysis that
Listen,
I
we
provided...
can all stand around and point fingers at each other.
The analysis
Listen, dude. Hey.
that I've done every year for a continuing resolution,
Listen, unfortunately,
government shutdown, lapse in appropriation.
I gotcha. But unfortunately, your actions and the actions of your leadership have clearly demonstrated that you have blatantly politicized your department, and you and your leadership have done a tremendous disservice to our veterans and should be ashamed of your conduct. So your department must remove this inflammatory and inaccurate statement from your website and start a public relations campaign explaining to our vets that the VA is fully funded, including the PAC Act. You must do that. If you don't do this, you're going to be proving to the American people that you are intentionally fear-mongering with our veterans for political purposes, and that's shameful. Let me tell you why. This weekend I was in Sparta, Wisconsin. I met Don. He's a 93-year-old Korean and Vietnam veteran, and he was scared. He was terrified because he thought he's losing all of his care because you guys decided to politicize this. So you are terrifying Don on purpose, and that's inexcusable. Don doesn't know how to get on a computer and look this up and find the appropriations bill, proving that what you said is a lie. He does not know how to do that. So do your job, sir.
You know, Mr. Van Orden, most of the requests I got for the 22% analysis came from veterans who were concerned about the cut.
Yeah, well, it's a lie. So now you know it's wrong? You 100% know it's wrong. I know you can read, sir. So read the appropriations bill that counteracts everything in this. I'm asking you to do that. With that, I yield back.